right, good day, greetings, and welcome to Wednesday morning. Out here at the Preble Rest Area, I-81 North. I've got an 8 a.m. delivery. I got to stop up at the yard in Syracuse and get some fuel. And it's going to be a good day. Another winter storm blowing through. Okay, so I'm out here in Warners, New York. Just did some dropping and hooking and dropping of trailers. On my way out to Canandaigua, New York to pick up a load that I'm going to take back to the yard in Syracuse. Right now there is a travel ban of big trucks on the New York State Thruway from exit 36 down to New York City because of this big bad nor'easter. I've been driving for 16 years, and to be honest with you, well, I've been driving trucks, that is. I've seen more cars and ditches than big trucks. That's all I'm going to say, but Emperor Cuomo says keep the trucks off the Thruway, which will put the big trucks through the smaller towns, and usually the Thruway, the road conditions are much, much better. But what do I know? I'm just a truck driver, right? All right, well, I'm going to roll on out to Canandaigua. I'll talk to you in just a second. Well, I'm out here in Canandaigua, New York, picking up a load for Stratford, Connecticut. Usually this would be a drop and hook, but apparently they didn't have an empty trailer to preload. So I'm backed in here, about to get loaded. And then from here I'm going back to Syracuse, kind of hoping that I can get out of here before I take my 30-minute DOT waste of time break, because I would rather take my break somewhere I can get something to eat as opposed to sitting here in a dock. But if I get stuck sitting here at the dock to take my break, then it is what it is. And the weather is fine here. I've seen a couple sprinkles in the air of rain, but that's about it. No snow. I know they're getting pounded to the east and south of us from here, but better them than me today, right? Yeah, right. Apparently we're supposed to get a good amount of snow this weekend, Friday and Saturday. So snow season is far from over here in upstate New York. Okay, so I'm out here at the Port Byron Rest Area, I-90 eastbound. Out here taking my 30-minute DOT waste of time safety break. Went into McDeath's, got a couple gut burgers and a small fry, and I'm good to go until dinner time anyway. Got loaded up out in Canandaigua, rolling back to Syracuse, and we've got this big bad winter storm that's rolling through east and south of here. And the governor of Pennsylvania yesterday basically banned all commercial vehicles, tractor trailers, box trucks, straight trucks, empty trailer trucks, everything, from all the interstates in Pennsylvania for today, from like 7 a.m. this morning until the storm is done. Emperor Cuomo basically did the same thing, except on I-90 east from exit 36 down to New York City, banned all commercial vehicles. My only issue with that is usually the Thruway is in much better shape than all the small towns surrounding the Thruway, which means you're going to get a lot of truck traffic through these smaller towns that aren't taken care of that great, as far as road-wise. So they'll be messy through there, but hey, what do I know? So I'm out here at the Port Byron Rest Area, and as I was walking out, a couple of drivers were asking me if I've heard anything about the big storm or the banning of the trucks on the road. The one guy was asking me if he should go for it. I guess he has a delivery down near Albany, and I can't make that decision for him, I just told him that, hey, drive at your own risk, I guess. What do I know? If it were me, I'd probably shut down around Syracuse until the storm blows over. Especially if there's like a big ban, or I'd check the weather and all that and see how things are down that way. And then there's another driver, I guess he's going down to Pennsylvania, was asking me if I heard anything about the ban down there, and I told him what I know, which is I heard that there's a ban against commercial vehicles. I don't know if the police are pulling trucks over, or if you roll at your own risk. I'm pretty sure if you get in an accident, you'll get fined pretty good. So, winter. I'm so done and over it. And it just amazes me now how nowadays the media just overplays every little snowstorm we get. Like we've never gotten snow before. And the funny thing is these areas that get the snowstorms, most of these people in the media and the people that live in these areas have lived there their whole lives, and they know we get snow, and they know how the weather is, so it's not really a big deal. You slow down, you take your time, and you stay off your cell phone while driving. It's pretty simple, isn't it? Well, I'm going to wrap up my break and head back to Syracuse. What's this? What's this right over here? You see that? Can you see that? Well, that was loads of fun. Okay, so I'm back here in the yard in Syracuse. I just dropped that trailer that I got loaded with out in Canandaigua. And because of the New York and Pennsylvania state governor's interstate ban on commercial vehicles, I'm done for today. Round of applause! Yay! Woohoo! Low money! Low money! Low money! Yeah, I've got just over 5 hours left on the old DOT clock. And I just talked to our planner, and he said there's really nothing that I can do up here, you know, with the roads being the way they are. Well, I mean, the roads are fine. It hasn't snowed or anything around here, but I guess they're getting pounded to the east and south of us. So because of that, because of weather reasons and the interstate ban, he said there's really nothing I can do for the rest of the day. Go home and come back at 6:30 in the morning. Which, okay, I guess I'm done for the day. So I'm going to go home and get cleaned up and then get something to eat and come back tomorrow. I do have to stop at the Pilot, though. I've got to get a mirror mount for the CB antenna, which for the Cascadias is pretty pricey. I've been using the factory antenna setup in this truck, which is flipping horrible. And the SWRs are extremely high. And I calibrated the radio really low so that my SWRs were, you know, right around 1.2 or so, which is about as low as I could get, still be able to transmit and receive okay. I had about a quarter of a mile to a half a mile range, which kind of sucks, but it's better than nothing, you know? And then last night, the old Uniden decided to basically tell me that it's tired, forget you, I'm done. So I'm going to have to probably look into getting a new radio, and I'm going to get the mirror mount, run the coax through the door and all that fun stuff, because the factory setup on the Cascadia sucks. So on that note, I'm out of here. I'll talk to y'all later. Stay warm, stay safe, and what's this over here? What do you got going on over here? Right about there.